California property managers, San Francisco property managers, heck, you don't have to be in California or San Francisco for today's video to apply to you. Team, hey, yo, can you put the comment up on the big board? So we got a question on the YouTube channel, want to answer it for you right now. Matt, we need more info for California. How do we deal with residents leaving San Francisco? How would you adjust to rents and concessions in a market that is falling and market availability is rising? Let's talk about this. This is so critical. This is so important. I'm so glad that you left the comment. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Legion of Leasers. Welcome to the Army of Apartment Maniacs. Please give this video a like if it's helpful for you at all. And if you want me to make videos like this for you, just simply subscribe to the channel and leave comments. This is what I do. My name is Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Leasing University, the #1 sales training for people just like you. So let's talk about markets that are falling, right? With availability rising. Here's the deal. If you're in California, if you're in San Francisco, you have two choices and only two choices of how to handle this situation. Choice number one is what most everybody's gonna do, and it's the wrong choice, okay? Secret, psst. Choice number one, don't do it. Choice number one is the classic response to a market that is falling with occupancy rising, and that is what we call a race to the bottom. Let's see how fast we can all get to the bottom, right? So what ends up happening is your property management team, they start to get frustrated. They start to get stressed. They put pressure on marketing, and they say, hey, we need more leads. They also put more pressure on the top level executives saying, hey, we're too expensive. We need more concessions. We need to lower rents. Here's the deal. When you do that, you're essentially just creating a race to the bottom, and you're training your San Francisco, you're training your California or whatever market is, you're training your renters to only care about rent specials, prices, concessions, right? So you end up lowering. They end up price shopping. Not only is it more difficult for you to close a deal, because I want you to think about this. Let's say every week a special was getting better and better, and every week the price was going down. What does that incentivize you to do? It incentivizes you to wait. It incentivizes you to hold off. And what ends up happening in markets like San Francisco is nobody makes a decision. They're like, well, I'll think about it. And they wait until the last possible moment, and they sign a lease at an apartment community that they hate, right? Because we're training them to wait for a better deal. So that's the race to the bottom. Actually makes it more difficult to close leases by just throwing specials and concessions out there. And when you do close those leases, it's nearly impossible to renew those residents at the end of their term because they turn into Janet Jackson. Remember that old song in the 90s? What have you done for me lately? Dun, 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 dun. Right? And if you gave them 3 weeks free at the beginning, when lease renewal comes, they want 6 weeks free, 9 weeks free, 22 months free, whatever it is. They expect you to keep giving them more and more for them to stay longer and longer. So race to the bottom, it's not it. Now here's the real information that you're looking for. In a market like San Francisco, in a market like California, where occupancy is falling, the market is falling, availability is increasing, the best way for you to handle this right now is to set yourself apart from the competition. The competition is experiencing the race to the bottom. They're all in. Don't believe me? Go call them. Their attitude stinks. They're probably not going to answer the phone, and they're all about specials, promotions, and trying to capture you with financial incentives. What I want you to do is I want you to focus on your sales process. Moving is stressful. Moving is scary. And our data at Leasing University shows that price, although it is a factor, it's not even in the top 10 reasons why your prospect would choose your apartment community. If people just wanted to pay the lowest amount of rent, they would literally live in one of those creepy vans down by the river, right? If money was the biggest concern, they'd get some boxes, they'd set them up in a dumpster behind Walmart, and they'd live there. It would be free, right? There's more to selecting your home than just the price. I want you to focus on that, especially in San Francisco, especially in California. The way that you're going to capture these renters, and even though the market is falling, there's still plenty of renters that need a home, okay? Is I want you to be responding to them quickly. You're positive. You're in a hurry to help. You're concerned about what's most important to them, right? What does their current lifestyle look like? What are they looking to move to? What are they trying to achieve? What do they want to see first when they get to the community? You've called the right place. I think we've got the perfect apartment to show you. When can you get here? My name's Matt. I want to work with you personally. If you take all of those incentives, right, and instead of doing that, go service, and service, care about your renters, you are going to absolutely dominate the marketplace. We saw this in Iowa. We trained a couple property management companies in Iowa. They were experiencing this same race to the bottom 2 years ago. The folks that we installed a world-class sales process with completely dominated the market. Check out our testimonials page. There's a number of them on there. I want you to focus on your sales process, okay? If you have any questions on this, leave them in the comment section below, or I'd love to personally talk to you about how to do this. You can call us at Leasing University at 888-735-7451. But California, San Francisco, wherever you're at, don't get caught up in the race to the bottom. It's not going to work. It's not going to help you. And come renewal time, you're going to be in a worse position. Let's focus on quality, customer service, and providing a world-class sales experience. The way people rent apartments has changed. Today's renter has access to more information. Today's renter has more choices. The apartment industry needs you. Studies have shown that moving is the most stressful life event. The old sales training, well, it just doesn't work today. I'd like to teach you how to take the stress out of leasing apartments in a way that's meaningful to you and your renters and get you 7 times more leases. I'll show you how the perfect leasing process works. I'm gonna walk you through everything from answering the phone to closing the lease. I'm gonna show you how to determine your prospects' wants and their needs so that you can build value in your apartments. You will learn how to handle any objection or complaint. I'm gonna show you how to connect with your renter so it's easy for them to rent with you. I've taught the best property management companies and thousands of people just like you how to lease apartments. Property management is complicated. I'll simplify it for you. There's more competition than ever before. I'm gonna show you how to be number one. All of a sudden, your career, it's gonna make perfect sense, even if you've never worked in sales or property management before. And for the advanced property manager, I'm gonna show you how to take things to the next level. Leasing University is a new, simple, step-by-step process that's effective. We're gonna help you become a rock star in property management. I'm Matt Easton, and this is Leasing University.